Hi everyone, it's Joy, and welcome to my first Sweet of the Month for the Dragonfly Garden for the month of April 2021. This is the card that I will be going through and showing you how to do today. And this is from the mini catalog from January to June 2021. The suite for this is on pages 24 and 25 and 26 and 27. So this is the stamp set that we'll be using today, the Dragonfly Garden, with the punch, the Dragonfly's punch. The rest of the suite has another stamp set with a die set, and there are lots of embellishments. We will be using this designer series paper, the Dandy Garden 6x6 designer series paper, which is only available through June, and the Dandy Garden Memories and More cards and envelopes, and the ladybug trinkets, and the mossy meadow braided linen trim. Again, those are only available for a little bit longer, so you will want to make sure that if you like those items that I am going to show you, that you go ahead and order those sooner than later. Let's get started making this card. You're going to be using a card base, a standard card base. I will be using an A2 size card base, which is the 8.5 inches by 5.5 inches, scored and then folded in half. And I am also using, my first layer is 3 7/8 inches by 5 1/8 inches. And I have run that layer through an embossing folder. I'm using the Tasteful Texture 3D embossing folder. And I don't know if you can see that texture. It is a nice, almost a linen fabric kind of a texture that gives it. So that is my first layer. I'm going to set that aside for now. I've also cut strips from the designer series paper. I have a 1/2 inch strip, a 3/4 inch strip, and a 1 inch strip. I'm using my designer series paper strips with the Banners Pick-a-Punch, and you can see that there are slots for different sizes. So I'm going to put my 1/2 inch strip in first and make sure that that goes all the way to the top there. And I've done 1/2 inch by 3.5 inches. And the next strip is 3/4 inches by 4 inches. And my third strip is 1 inch by 4.5 inches. I use the Layering Circles dies, and I have used the next to the smallest on this side and the next to the largest on this side to cut my pieces out of the Basic White and the Misty Moonlight. So I am going to also take this For a True Friend from the Dragonfly Garden stamp set. There are a couple of dragonflies, several sentiments, some flowers. This is just a very pretty set. So the For a True Friend and my Blackberry Bliss ink pad. Take and just kind of tap, tap, tap on that. and then stamp that kind of towards the bottom to the right. Oop, that did not come out very well at all. Good thing there are two sides. We will try that again. There we go, much better. Close my ink pad up so I don't get too much inky fingers on there. So now I've got several pieces here, and I can start to do some assembly. So first, I'm going to take the middle, the medium size. If we had, like, you know, if these were the three bears, it'd be the baby bear, the mama bear, and the papa bear. So I'm going to take the mama bear here and put some seal on there. And then attach that to this layer, lining it up against the top. And then I'm going to take the Papa Bear piece and line that up against the top, but leave a little bit of a gap there. And then now my baby bear strip comes in play. So take my seal, run that along so that I can put my smallest 1/2 inch strip on. So I'm going to move it over to the side just a little bit, like so. There we are. Now I'm going to take some of this Mossy Meadow braided linen trim. Oh, see, you got inky fingers. You know what? That just means that I'm having fun. I'm going to take and tie it just from the spool. Take it so that I have, oh, you know, about that much coming along, and trim it on the other side. So about, approximately 1 inch from the knot. Do the same on the other side so that they're even. And then I am going to take and just separate those fibers there. Separate those out. And I think I have one side maybe just a little bit longer than the other. See if I can squeeze that knot over a little bit. There we go. That's a little better. So now we have just kind of a frayed, knotted piece instead of a bow. And I've also taken a piece that is about 5.5 inches, and that's going to go across the top. Take some my Stampin' Seal, put it on the back so that it stays in place once I wrap it around. Go ahead and wrap this around the top about that far down. Just kind of eyeball it to where you think it looks good. There we go on that one. Now I need some Stampin' Dimensionals. I'm going to take those dimensionals and put some in each corner. And we're going to eyeball this. Now this layer is about 3/8 inch smaller than my card base. If I was doing this metric, I would do it about 1 centimeter smaller. Going to get a glue dot to attach this so that it kind of looks like it was tied on, even though it wasn't, which is an easy way to do this. Get that glue dot off of there and attach it like so. So now we've got that part of our card going. And we need to put some more dimensionals around on this piece. On that ugly side, we'll put some dimensionals on that ugly side. I'm going to use some of these edge pieces here because I use all of my dimensionals. Edge pieces and everything. Nothing goes to waste when it comes to my dimensionals. Peel off the papers. Oh, okay, well, there's a little smudge there, but we're going to cover that up with that dragonfly. Okay, let's put that right about there. I have a little ink smudge right there that I'm going to try to hide. So, I'm also going to take and kind of lift those wings up a little bit, but I'm going to take some mini dimensionals, and I'm going to put a mini dimensional on either side, close to that where the body of the dragonfly would be, because I want those wings to stay kind of, you know, sticking up, even, you know, if that gets put into an envelope and gets kind of smushed down in the mail. So we're going to take and attach this on here like so, covering up a couple little smudges. Nobody will ever know that we had smudges on there. Get my Stampin' Seal going. Yep, got to give it a little bit of a nudge. Get it started there a little bit. And put that all the way around. A little bit more of a nudge. And that is going to go onto the front of my card. Making sure to keep the greeting straight. There we go. My wings, kind of they're up. One last little touch I'm going to add to this is some of the metallic pearls. I'm going to use the gold metallic pearls. I'm going to take your pick tool and take and put 3 of these on this dragonfly. Stick 1. I'm going to put them in a row. Get this one going. Oops. It just wants to pop around everywhere. There we go. And one last one. Right up here. Oops, there we go. Making it right like so, because that just adds a final little touch. Now I want to bring in a piece that I've created for the inside of my card, because it's going to be really hard to write a message on this dark cardstock. So I've taken a piece of basic white, cut at 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. Again, the measurements will be at the end of this video. I've taken little strips of that designer series paper that's in this suite. The Dandy Garden, I believe, is what it's called. I'm going to attach that right around the edge. So now this is our finished card. It is beautiful. I hope you liked it, and I hope that you will stay tuned because I will have one more video to do for my Sweet of the Month class. This was video number 1. I will have video number 2 coming. Please be sure to like this video, and if you have not already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Talk to you soon. Bye.